Malachi. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, says Yahweh. Yet you say, how have you loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, says Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, but Esau I hated, and made his mountains a desolation, and gave his heritage to the jackals of the wilderness. Though Edom says, we are beaten down, but we will return and build the waste places. This is what Adonai Sabaoth says. They shall build, but I will throw down, and men will call them the wicked land, even the people against whom Yahweh shows wrath forever. Your eyes will see, and you will say, Yahweh is great beyond the border of Israel. A son honors his father, and a servant his master. If I am a father, then where is my honor? And if I am a master, where is the respect due to me? Says Adonai Sabaoth to you, Kohanim, who despise my name. You say, how have we despised your name? You offer polluted bread on my altar. But you say, how have we polluted you? In that you say, the table of Yahweh, is this contemptible? But when you offer the blind for sacrifice, is that not evil? And when you offer the lame and sick, is that not evil? Present it now to your governor. Will he be pleased with you, or will you show your favor? Says Adonai Sabaoth. Now, please entreat the favor of God, that he may be gracious to us. With this, will he accept any of you? Says Adonai Sabaoth. Oh, that there are one among you who would shut the doors, that you might not kindle the fire on my altar in vain. I have no pleasure in you, says Adonai Sabaoth, neither will I accept an offering at your hand. For from the rising of the sun even to its going down, my name is great among the nations, and in every place incense will be offered to my name, and a pure offering for my name will be great among the nations, says Adonai Sabaoth. But you profane it, in that you say, the table of Yahweh is polluted, and its fruit, even its food, is contemptible. You say also, behold, what a weariness it is, and you have sniffed at it, says Adonai Sabaoth. And you have brought that which was taken by violence, the lame and the sick, thus you bring the offering. Should I accept this at your hand, says Yahweh? But the deceiver is cursed. Who has in his flock a male, and yet vows and sacrifices to Adonai a blemished thing? For I am a great king, says Adonai Sabaoth, and my name is feared among the nations. And now, Kohanim, this mitzvah is for you. If you will not listen, and if you will not take it to heart, to give glory to my name, says Adonai Sabaoth, then I will send the curse on you, and I will curse your blessings. Indeed, I have cursed them already, because you do not take it to heart. Behold, I will rebuke your offering, and will spread dung on your faces, even the dung of your feasts, and you will be taken away with it. You will know that I have sent this mitzvah to you, that my covenant may be with Levi, says Adonai Sabaoth. My covenant was with him in life and shalom, and I gave them to him that he might be reverent toward me. And he was reverent toward me, and stood in awe of my name. The Torah of truth was in his mouth, and the unrighteousness was not found in his lips. He walked with me in shalom and uprightness, and turned many away from iniquity. But the lips of a Kohen should keep knowledge, and they should seek Torah from his mouth, because he is the messenger of Adonai Sabaoth. But you have departed away from the path. You have caused many to stumble in Torah. You have corrupted the covenant of Levi, says Adonai Sabaoth. Therefore, I have also made you despised and abased before all the people, because you have not kept my ways, but have shown partiality in Torah. Do we not all have one Father? Has not one God created us? Why then do we deal treacherously, a man against his brother, profaning the covenant of our fathers? Judah, has dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel, in Jerusalem. For Judah has profaned the holiness of Yahweh, which he loves, and has married the daughter of a foreign god. May Yahweh cut off from the tents of Jacob the man who does this, him who wakes, and him who answers, and him who offers an offering to Adonai Svaot. This is the second thing you do. You cover the altar of Yahweh with tears, with weeping, and sighing, because he does not regard the offering any more, neither receives it with good will at your hand. Yet you say, why? Because Yahweh has been witness between you and the wife of your youth, against whom you have dealt treacherously, though she is your companion, the wife of your covenant. But did he not make you one, although he had the remnant of the Ruach? Why one? He seeks godly offspring. Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let no one deal treacherously against the wife of his youth. One who hates and divorces, says Yahweh, the God of Israel, covers his garment with violence, says Adonai Svaot. Therefore pay attention to your spirit, that you do not be unfaithful. You have wearied Yahweh with your words, yet you say, how have we wearied him? In that you say, everyone who does evil is good in the sight of Yahweh, and he delights in them. Or, where is the God of justice? Behold, I send my messengers, and he will prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom you seek will suddenly come to his temple, and the messengers of the covenant, whom you desire, behold, he comes, says Adonai Svaot. But who can endure the day of his coming? And who will stand when he appears? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like launderer's soap. And he will sit at a refiner and purifier of silver, and he will purify the sons of Levi, and refine them as gold and silver, and they shall offer to Yahweh offerings in righteousness. Then the offerings of Judah and Jerusalem will be pleasant to Yahweh, and in the days of old, and as in ancient years. I will come near for your judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the perjurers, and against those who oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow, the fatherless, and who deprive the foreigner of justice, and do not fear me, says Adonai Svaot. For I, Yahweh, do not change. Therefore you, sons of Jacob, are not consumed. For the days of your fathers you have turned away from my ordinances, and have not kept them. Return to me, and I will return to you, says Adonai Svaot. But you say, how shall we return? Will a man rob God? Yet you rob me. But you say, how have we robbed you? In tithes and offerings. You are cursed with a curse, for you rob me, even this whole nation. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and test me now in this, says Adonai Svaot, if I will not open to you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there will not be room enough for you. I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast its fruit before its time in the field, says Adonai Svaot. Then all the nations will call you blessed, for you will be a delightful land, says Adonai Svaot. Your words have been hard against me, says Yahweh, yet you say, what have we spoken against you? You have said, it is vain to serve God, and what profit is it that we have kept his instructions, and that we have walked in mourning before Adonai Svaot? Now we call the proud blessed. Yes, those who work wickedness are built up. Yes, they test God and escape. Then those who feared Yahweh spoke one with another, and Yahweh listened and heard, and a book of memory was written before him. And those who feared Yahweh, and who honored his name, and they shall be mine, says Adonai Svaot, my own possession in the day that I make. And I will spare them, as a man spares his own son, who serves him. Then you shall return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him who serves God and him who does not serve him. For behold, the day is coming, burning like a furnace, and all the arrogant and all who work wickedness will stumble, and the day who comes will burn them up, says Adonai Svaot, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, But to you who fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in its wings. You will go out and leap like calves and the stock, and you shall tread down the wicked, for they will be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I make, says Adonai Sabaoth. Remember the Torah of Moses my servant, which I commanded to him in Horeb for all Israel, both statutes and ordinances. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and terrible day of Yahweh comes, and he will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the earth with a curse.